Why is it that we have to make James Gunn's job this much harder? I mean, we already know that when it comes to the DC Studios film Superman, that there's an immense amount of pressure for them to certainly get this right after some of the failed past attempts that we wind up having. But not only now does James Gunn have to save the DCU and the DC IP in general, apparently this man's got to save Warner Brothers also. Apparently, according to a new recent report from Puck News, David Zaslav is not too pleased with some of the people that he has in charge in regards to forking out a ton of money for some of the recent WB projects, only to get not much in return for them, to the point to where people are legit worried that Warner Brothers may go under, very similar to that of Fox. So talk about pressure. Talk about the idea that your DC Universe film has got to be successful to prove not only doubters right, but hopefully help keep Warner Brothers above water. Look, before I would have told you that when it comes to James Gunn's Superman, just make more than Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. Man of Steel raked in about $670 million worldwide. I used to tell myself, look, if you can make $700 million, if you can make $750 million, you're golden. But now I almost feel like Warner Brothers has this high level of expectations for this film that's almost impossible to achieve. Will this movie, does this movie legit need to make $1 billion at this point? Is anything less going to be considered a failure? If they don't kick back what something like a Barbie did from Greta Gerwig and make over $1 billion, will the DC Universe sort of be looked at as a failure? I personally think that that's a lot of pressure, not only riding on James Gunn's Superman, but I think you're maybe asking for certainly a little bit too much. I don't think this movie needs to make $1 billion in order to be successful, but those are my expectations. I have no idea what the expectations for Warner Brothers certainly is, and if it doesn't make $1 billion, where do we go from here? I am kind of curious to know what you guys personally think with this added pressure. Does it change your perspective of what the Superman box office needs to be? What do you find as successful, and what do you think Warner Brothers considers successful? Because I have a feeling that those are two very different things.